Hey guys, inside Hilltopper Sports, Mark Webster, Tyler Mansfield, John Reynolds. Post game after WKU versus Louisville. Let's get right to it, man. John, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, man, it was a good game down the stretch. Western struggled a little bit though. The defense kind of tired out. I do think the Louisville run the ball a lot today. We saw a lot of Malik Cunningham, Javion Hawkins. Cunningham goes out with an injury. We see a lot of Evan Conley. He performs well as a third-string guy. And Tutu Atwell, I think, is my player of the game though for Louisville. He does a great job. Speed out of the receiver position. Just really had that Western defense all mixed up today, Mark. But good effort by the Hilltoppers. Just a little caught them short just in the end.
Yeah, Atwell had one rushing touchdown, two receiving touchdowns. So I mean, that's 3 touchdowns right there. Tyler, what are you thinking about this game, man?
Man, Louisville came out with sharp. I mean, I knew coming in, it's a new team, new approach, new culture at Louisville, but they were very, very sharp. Tutu Atwell, I mean, Tutu was the story of the game.
Right, literally.
I mean, he was really good. Of course, Mike Cunningham started hot, went out with an injury, and then, of course, the freshman quarterback comes in and plays great. He was sharp as can be. Western battled. Of course, you can't get outscored 24-7 in one quarter and expect to win. Just overall, Louisville was the executors tonight. They played more efficiently on both sides of the ball, and of course came out on top tonight.
Okay, now if we look on the positive side, let's look at Western Kentucky. What went right for Western Kentucky? And it might surprise you.
Man, I mean, Stephen Duncan performed adequately. I mean, he didn't throw any interceptions tonight. He did give up the one fumble. Was it 3 touchdowns through the air, I believe? So,
245.
I mean, he improved against this Louisville team, a good Louisville team. So you take a positive away from the game. Stephen took a little step forward tonight, I do think.
Yeah, I agree. I think Steve was better than what he has been. Of course, 4 interceptions the first 2 games, and now a bounce back with 0. He had that fumble early with the bounce back there. I mean, 245 yards, 3 scores is not a bad for a quarterback, especially one trying to find his groove so far. We thought at halftime Ty Story would be the starter in the second half, but Helton, like he said, man, he's sticking with Stephen Duncan. He is the guy. Duncan said postgame it's all about this bye week will be seeing how he can improve in different areas. So far, he's been good tonight. I mean, I think it was a bounce-back game for Stephen and one he can look on and improve on.
Yeah, if we stick on the offense, there was a couple guys that actually stuck out to me late in the game. You know, Josh Simon, you know, his big touchdown reception earlier in the game, which we might have thought that WKU was going to start pulling back in. And then Jacquez Sloan, I like his performance late in the second half. You know, sense of urgency necessarily. Definitely lucky. It was, you know, dropping some passes. Right. I feel like Jacquez Sloan might, after this next bye week, look for Stephen to start making more connections with him because he was aggressive and looking forward to more passes.
And a big thing too, Gage Walker. First 2 games of the year, 100-plus yards in each game. Tonight, 41 yards. There's only 43 rushing total compared to Louisville's 210. I mean, the rushing game was not where they wanted to be. Of course, Louisville's defense was good, but Gage Walker has been the man. And now tonight, didn't score 41 yards. That's something they want to improve on throughout the week.
Guys, I mean, you can't ask for nothing better than this. Nissan Stadium. It was a 3 o'clock kickoff. You know, it was hot down here. You know, Tyler was in the press box. So, you know, John and I was able to really experience the
sweating it out, man.
I mean, literally the great content all day. And, you know, next week, like I said, next week is a bye week. Yeah. But the following week, WKU will be facing at home UAB. Yeah. And that's a very good football team right there. And as Coach Helton says, you know, they have to grind it out necessarily. So, quick thoughts on that matchup moving forward.
Well, I think it's perfect timing, really, as they discussed in the press conference for a bye week. You go into next week and you try to get things right in every aspect of the game. But as we said, UAB is an improved team. It's not going to be anybody just to pass over and overlook and you just think you're going to have an easy-peasy game. So you just got to get your head right this bye week and just step forward and make moves against UAB.
So UAB had no football program for a couple of years.
Right.
They bounced back with 12-win season, Conference USA champions. They're really good coming in. Great running back there. Coach Bill Clark does a great job there every single year. They're going to be very, very good. Washington should be ready to go to home, get a bye week to correct things and see what you can improve on. But it's a big game, and don't count out UAB. They're very, 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 very good.
Okay, so all of us think that the following week's matchup is pretty good. But hey, inside Hilltopper Sports. Until next time.